Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Today we're going to try to get a good bit of work done. Want to expand this spike system here a little bit more. Try to get our defenses one step closer to being ready. I don't know when it was the last time we were at the other base. I mean, I know we did it in the last episode we were over there. I don't know how, if we went for the entire episode without going back. But I kind of want to get more of the scrap iron. Remember, we had 11,000 of that. I do remember that. Boy, our repair kits are low. We're super low on those. But we're going to need to auger out some more of this area. Let me get an idea of how much more. So if I put one here, spike there, spike there. Boo boo doo 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 doo. So I'm gonna need to probably take out for the same width all the way around here, just like we did before. One, two, three, four. Just giving myself a little guide here. So we're gonna have to fight some screamers along the way, and that's okay. All right. So this turned out to be quite the project. Of course, you know, I would have been done with this if I were on the multiplayer server and I could just sit there for hours on end and do it. Here we have an hour each day to cover the content. And if I feel like we're not getting done with it quickly enough, and that Alpha 16 is going to be released very soon, you know, there's a note that comes out on the forums. I will start doubling up on the episodes or skip some content. Make sure we get this build out and take on a horde. And all of that. So rest assured, as long as they don't just drop it in on me, as long as they don't just drop it in one day and Alpha 16's been released today and not expecting it, you know, we'll absolutely get to cover all of this base against a horde and all of that. So let's see how far down. Let's see. See, we have a mountain man coming over here. Oh, you bouncing up and down. Oh, I hit his leg. Come on over here, man. Oh, he's hobbling. Yeah, hobbling the hobbler. All right. Really bleeding again. I have to be more careful. So we need to go down that many. Like a so. Oh. Hopefully I do a little better job with the digging. I tell you what I can do for this part to save us some time on the episode is, let me stop the recording, start it back up, and I'll fast forward this part. Let's dig. right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. That was quite the process. I hope you don't mind that I sped all that up. See a little bit of music on it. Of course, what really took so long is I had to take on several screamer hordes while doing it. So I'd have to stop what I was doing and fight all of them off. Boy, these pistols, they're really loading us down with the pistols. I'm going to use one of these pistols. That's what I'm about to do. Well, so it looks like now we're getting a wandering horde. Most likely I need to go ahead and use one of these as well. Let's take one of these 600 pistols. Search the man. Where's she at? I hear her, but I do not see her. Boy, I'm in the mode of not talking now because I didn't talk for the last 20 minutes. Of course, to you all, that was only 4 or 5 minutes. But, He's like, ow, what was that little mosquito bite I felt? Don't you get yourself in a bind, Spartan. Every once in a while you get a one-shot kill to the head. I can imagine, you know, if you got points in this thing, it'd be a little better. My goodness. They are still coming off of that mountain. So hopefully we'll be able to see all of these bodies in the snow because we're not going to be able to place any blocks where there are bodies. Matter of fact, whoa, Spartan, I'm trying to take the whole microphone down with me. Boy, the doorknobs. I will use that first aid bandage. Right? Oh no, we don't need to use it right now. But we do need to take out some of these bodies while I can see them if they decompose into the first step. Boy, this is a huge wandering horde. It's like they're like, okay, so the screamers aren't enough. Let's send a massive wandering horde his way. And we'll send some screamers to go along with it. Oh, they're sitting there beating on that block because it's there's no way to get up right there. No way as of yet. There will be soon. Whoa. Maybe at some point in this episode, we will get to build something. So far, I've killed about 85,000 zombies. It won't stop coming. Alright, I think that may be all of them. Maybe. Oh. See, you can't even see the body. There it is, right there. See, that's annoying. Once I start placing the frames, you know, I'll know there's something there because I won't be able to place the frame. But I don't know what's up with the pistols. I mean, To be honest with you, I'm tempted to go in the XML and just turn pistols off. I mean, the only thing I'm really benefiting from having so many pistols is to be able to unload them and use the ammo, scrap the ammo for brass, you know, which is not a whole lot of brass, but it's, I guess it's more than we had. But this seed or whatever it is, been more pistols dropping than I've ever seen before. There have certainly been more. All right. Well, that looks like the big bulk of them. What I was doing before I started the recording back up is I was replacing the snow. Maybe you caught it at some point there in the fast forward portion of the video. I crafted some snow. Last time I was filling all this in with frames, and I thought, wow, what a waste of frames, you know, so I'll just make some snow and replace those missing blocks with the snow, because it doesn't need to be anything that's durable. We'll just have it match the terrain. Still have 72 more hole fillers. Remember last time I was patching these things with frames because every 10 steps I was falling in a hole. All right. What we're going to do here in a minute is I forgot to do it, check my time, and estimate about how long I have left to record, because I want to go back over to the base here in just a few. I want to grab, you know, more rebar, more everything, scrap, because we're going to need it. More than likely, I'll fast forward through this next building process, because I'm just going to be laying rebar frame, so you won't have to suffer through that like you did the last episode. Got a couple thumbs down. It's probably because everyone had to sit through me not only laying the frames down, but upgrading them as well. So let me stop for just a second, check my time. All right. So we still have a decent amount of time left. Another pistol. I don't even have room to hold that pistol. Man. So what we're going to do now, before we go back over to this base, let's assemble, and get these scrapping. Get all the bullets out. If you didn't know you could do this, if you click on assemble, I didn't do it early in the Let's Play. I honestly did not think I would need the scrap as much as, or the brass as much as I did. But I realized what I was missing out on there was I was missing out on so much brass by not doing this. See, we just picked up 192 bullets out of all of those pistols throughout those several screamer hordes that we had. Scrap, and then we'll scrap this and show you. So 192 bullets equals 288 brass. Not a whole lot, but you know, it's more than we had. All right. Well, now this is all dug out nice and pretty. Might as well nip this down before I destroy it on accident. I don't know if we'll actually be expanding all the way out here, but 2, 3, 4. So before we lay the foundation, let's run back over to our base. I don't need all of these snowballs. Snowballs. What can we leave? What can we leave? We really don't need to leave anything. It's not like we're going to bring back a whole lot with us. So let's just take what we have. Let's see if there's anything I need to take to the base. There's another pistol to scrap. I had some bullets in it, but that's alright. Let's top these back off. We're going to scrap you too. And there's nothing here that I need to take. So let's run back over here real fast. I wonder how long it's been since we've looted this one. Long enough. The scrap is at a premium now, but I think, you know, with all of the iron that we were able to mine, we should be okay on scrap. I'll just do what I did before and throw it in the forge, smelt it down, then scrap. Because I think we figured out that the raw iron itself, if you scrap it, you get about 3 scrap iron from the 1 raw iron. But I think, I think you get more than that if you put it in the forge and then just pump it out as scrap iron. So it looks like our tree farm's ready again. Very good. So we'll need more wood. We'll absolutely need more wood because I want to do some wood spikes, the little wood spikes. And we're going to need a bunch of wood for that. So let's see, what do we have here? How much steel could we make? Almost a stack. We'll go ahead and get that crafting. We need to top all this stuff off too. All right, so there's a decent amount of scrap iron. Now let's stone forge. You know, we may as well get that stone forge kicking again too. I mean, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need more concrete. It's just a matter of time before I come back and need that. Use it all up. All right, get a little more wood in the forge. Let's go ahead and get our scrap or our raw iron out as well. Cap that out, get our clay. Like so. Oh, didn't put the wood in there. Put this away. Put that away. And that'll be enough. Get that going again. Make sure we can stick this stuff in here for the time being. Don't need the dirt. We'll take the water back with us. The brass, what can we do with the brass? We'll stick it in here, along with the bullets. Do a sort. Was that all that we made? We didn't make any rebar at all, did we? Well, let's do that now. Let's go ahead and make all that into rebar. Boy, we had a lot of iron in this one. Look at that. How much steel could we make? 850. Let's make 500. And take our concrete mix out because we're about to use that here in just a moment. And we're good. We're back on our way over to the new build. Did not take long. The next time we come back over, though, I absolutely have to jump on that tree farm, get it cut down, and get it regrowing again, because, you know, I'm going to need probably about 100,000 wood for what I want to do. It's 45,000 a harvest, so a couple harvests should get me real close, if not complete, with the idea that I have. We will have to see. There we go, right there. A couple landmarks to get me on my way in the right direction. Yeah, we could be making... We could be going ahead and making some spikes here. I don't see why we don't do it. You know, 160 should get us close. I don't know if it'll be complete, but it should get us close. So let's go ahead and take the rest of this concrete with us that I think we will need. And our rebar, that should be enough rebar to do what we need to do as well. So what I'm going to do once again is we're going to fast forward this so you don't have to sit here with me while I'm doing this, while I'm laying these frames. So we'll be back in just a moment here with the Grand Spartans commentary. we are back. That's a lot of concrete. It's fun though. It's soothing. I almost fell asleep while I was doing it. We had just enough rebar and just enough wood in our inventory to take care of all of that. We'll get a little bit more of that. We're going to throw some of this stuff out on the ground that we don't need. Assemble, scrap, and scrap. And then we'll stick this in there. So we have all our spikes. We go ahead and get that out. Take this last little bit of rebar, stick it in there as well. Do a sort. And we have 10,000 scrap iron left. We're going to need... I don't know if I'll do the barbed wire or not in between here, like I said originally right here, these pieces. I may just do the regular bands around and leave these pieces that are here out, going this way. I don't know if I'll actually use those, but I'll need to get a pickaxe out. So next step here will be finding out where we're going to stick the next portion. So there'd be a spike there, there, and there. Something like that. Here, so there are going to be spikes all over the place. So it looks right. Looks good to me. Well, let's see what this is going to look like if we plop it down before we start going and putting a whole bunch of them down. Son of a gun, you Spartan. Something like that. It's really not going to make sense, though, until I get a bunch of them down, you know, until they're all over the place, and then it'll kind of look a little better. And this is certainly not the last thing I'm going to do. I have many ideas for what I want to do with this place. This is just one. This is something I've never done. I've never put down spikes in this manner. So I thought it's just something different, you know. It's probably not the coolest looking thing that I've ever done, but it's going to work. You know, it's going to serve a purpose. And it's going to be awesome. Incredible. It's going to work. And I think I had said it on the last episode or episode before, with the increased spawn of zombies, you know, I need every bit of any kind of defense that I can have to get me through. And so this is one of them. This is going to be one of the outer bands of defense. And still have one more layer of defenses to go that I have in mind before we, you know, say that we're done with the defenses and don't need any more. I have one more idea, something I want to do. And we also can't forget that I do have a free fall pit to bedrock in the middle of this base. So worst case scenario, we retreat to that. Let's say the base caves in and the base caves in on us and we're doomed, you know, have nothing else to do. Well, we can always retreat to that bedrock defense and we'll be fine. Probably worst case scenario, some of these pillars get destroyed and you know, we're stuck in we're falling down into the middle of the horde or something like that. But I really don't see that happening. You know, I don't think that's gonna happen. So what can we do with this one? This one's gonna be a bit out of place because, well, let's go ahead and get some spikes here on these first. Something like that. All right, now let's see what's going to look good for this one. What's going to be the right way to do it? The right way to do it would be to place it right here. Give me... This one's a little off, but it doesn't matter. You know, there's no real right way to do what I'm doing here. Kind of like for it to be sort of uniform, you know. And then maybe another one right here. Just a little maze for them to have to go through, so they can't just run in and start beating up on our base. I think I'm just going to nail it. I'm not going to be real picky about this. It just is what it is. These corners are, you know, going to produce a bit of an issue for me, so we'll just go with it. Either way, it's more defenses than we had. It's kind of a different way of doing it, too. Well, I'm about to thirst to death here. I saw that when I was in the fast forward part, and then I was getting thirsty. Son of a gun, you Spartan again. That's 2 times now. In a rush, in a hurry, misplacing blocks. It's like someone said it's like a World War I mine. It's kind of what it looks like, I guess. All right, well. Let's assess what she's starting to look like now. Yeah, see, it's starting to look right now. So tomorrow when we come back, we need to, you know, make a bunch more spikes. I think that 160 may have gotten us around the 1 loop, but now with the double, we probably need a couple hundred more, 250, 280, something like that. We get all those made. And heck, I might even put little... Oh, I'm not going to give it away. I'll do it, and you all can see it. But either way, yeah, that's what it's looking like. I'm going to have more defenses for them to run through, and they know what to do. So hopefully when those 35 per wave come running up, this will slow them down a bit before they make it over to where we're at, standing up on top here with our AK and our sniper rifle, shotgun, and whatever. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching today's episode. Put a little extra effort in this one. I hope it shows. And come back tomorrow. And hopefully tomorrow we go back and get some more scrap and all of that and get this little portion done and be done with this spike portion, this particular phase of the base. But everyone have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.